Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jackson's Math Notebook. Today, we're going to apply those rules to actual problems. We're going to apply those rules to multiplying integers and dividing integers. And we're going to start with multiplying integers first. And so let's say that you're getting ready to take a test, but you are so nervous that you forgot the rules on how to multiply positive and negative integers. Okay, but there is a saving grace to this. Just draw the signpost triangle. The signpost triangle will help you solve these types of problems. And so let's look at our multiplication examples as it relates to integers. In this case, we have a 12 times 3 equals 36. And in other words, we can just simply say a positive 12 times a positive 3 equals 36. So a positive times a positive equals a positive. But let's take a look in the case of a negative 12 times a positive 4. Why would it give us a negative 48? Well, we can get help in this case by going to our signpost triangle. And for negative 12, we'll just cover up a negative. And for positive 4, we just cover up a positive. And what remains is a negative, and that's why our answer comes up to negative 48. So let's take a look at 12 times a negative 5 and why it will equal a negative 60. But with the help of our signpost triangle, we can come out with the right answer and be sure about it. So we'll just cover up the positive for positive 12, and we'll cover up the negative for negative 5. And here's what we have. We have a negative remaining, which means that our answer is going to be a negative 60. And so let's take a look in the case of 12 times 7. Again, that's 84. And so we can just continually apply these same rules, and these rules will help us out. And so how about that negative times a negative? So we have a negative 12 times a negative 6. Why will it give us a positive 72? Almost said negative, but it's a positive because a negative times a negative will give us a positive, and let's prove it. Let's cover up two negatives here. We'll cover up one negative for negative 12, and we'll cover up the other negative for negative 6. And when we cover up these two, we have a positive remaining, which will be positive 72. And these rules apply for dividing integers as well. They do not change. We can always go to the signpost triangle to help us solve these problems. And so we have a positive 36 divided by a positive 12, which will give us 3. We know that a positive divided by a positive will give us a positive. But how about this? A negative 48 divided by a negative 12. And you notice it's kind of like the inverse operation of this multiplication problem right here. Now we're dividing with those same numbers. And so we have a negative 48. We'll cover up one negative here, divided by a negative 12, and we'll cover up the other negative here. And when we cover up these two negatives, guess what remains? That positive. And that's why our answer is a positive 4. And so you can go down the list if you like. And in fact, it is highly recommended that you do. But in the meantime, please pause the video so you can get pencil and paper and write down that signpost triangle and the problems that can go with it. Or you can replay the video as many times you need to gain a deeper understanding of this concept. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jackson's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.